Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is the day 10 of our academic writing series. If you have not watched the previous video, that is the day 8 and 9, structuring articles in an academic tone, I highly encourage you to pause this video now and go watch that first. Why? Because your tone and structures must be right before moving on to referencing, and they all work together to make your academic writing credible. So go catch up if you need to, and when you are ready, come right back here. In this class, we are focusing on in-text and end-text referencing format, the part of your writing that gives credit to others, build academic integrity, and protect you from plagiarism. Let's dive in. By the end of this class, you will be able to understand why references is critical in academic writing. Also, distinguish clearly between in-text and end-text citation. Identify and apply 5 major references style, that is the APA, MLA, Chicago, Harvard, and so on. Formats references accurately using real examples. If you have ever felt confused about referencing, don't worry, after today you will have a clear method to apply in all your future writings. Now, what is references? References is the process of acknowledging the original source of any information, data, idea, or direct quotation in your work. Every time you include a fact or idea that doesn't originate from you, you must cite where it comes from. This is referencing. So citation is a tool that lets the reader to trace your sources, verify your claim, and evaluate your research depth and credibility. So it's also a matter of ethics. Proper references respect intellectual property. Why is references important and non-negotiable in an academic setting? Number one, it gives credit to the original author and prevent plagiarism. Number two, it proves you have done proper research, not just making things up. Number three, it adds weight and credibility to your argument. Number four, it helps your reader to trace the source for further explorations. So it allows them to find your source for further reading. And also, it meets institutional and global academic standard. If you don't reference properly, your work cannot be considered academically sound. That is just the truth. There are two components of referencing. The first one is the in-text referencing. This appears in the body of your text where you use the idea. You can see there is an example of an article on Mesonerum here, and you can see some citations, some in-text citation or in-text references in it in blue. So those things are in-text reference, also known as in-text citations. And the second one is the end-text citation or end-text references. This is a full references included in a bibliography or reference list at the end of your document. As you can see the list of references involved. Now, structure of an end-text references. For a journal article, your end-text references generally follows the structure. This particular structure: the author, that is the author's surname and the initials, the year of publication, the title of the article, the journal name in italics, the volume number, the issue number, and also the page number. So you can see a typical example here on the screen. That Roxton is the author name, while the C is the initial. The 2016 is the year of publication, and T, hydration and other health benefit, is the article title, and the primary health care is the journal title. And you can see the number, the volume number, the issue number is the 8, then the page number is 34 to 42. And in some cases, you can add the DIO. The DIO, I've explained that in our previous video. Digital Object Identifier is a link that can help you find the document elsewhere. Now, there are the different types of reference formats. There is APA, that is popularly called APA, that is American Physiological Association. This is commonly used in social science, education, and physiology. Also, MLA, also known as Modern Language Association. This is commonly used in literatures, arts, and humanities. Also, Chicago. This is commonly used in history, theology, and books. Also, Vanguard. This is used in medicine and health sciences. So if you see many publications online, you'll see that this kind of reference format is very common. Although the requested one by our supervisor in Nigerian setting is majorly APA and advert. So advert is used in general academic writing. Advert is the most commonly used in general academic writing. So now we are going to be looking into them one after the other and what makes them different from one another. So for upper style now, the 7th edition, the in-text references for one author, you write the author name, comma, the year. If it is for two author, you write the first author and you put and, you write the second author, then you put comma, then year. Then if it's for 3 or more authors, you write the first author, then you put et al. That et al is going to be in an italic form, then dot, comma, then you put the year. Now let's see an example of this. You can see the green highlight now. So that is one author reference now. It means that this particular article was written by one author. So we only write the surname now. That author name is his surname. So Oluwatosin, 2021. When there are two, okay, let's check the end text references so that you can see. You can see the Oluwatosin, that's the last part. You can see that there is just the only one. You can see the Ahmed and Yusuf, there are two there. You can see Kechuku, Bello, Sholagbade, and Ibrahim, there are 4. So you use 1, comma, the year if it's from one author. Use the 2 name, you put and, then comma if it's for 2 author. But if it's from 3 or more, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. So now this is the end text citation now. You can see the references, and in an end text citation is always in an hanging format. It's always in an hanging format like this. So, and this is how you write your citation. Look at it very well. The name comes first, then the initials, then dot, comma, and that's for APA styling now. Then dot, comma, Yusuf, comma, then the initial like that. Then you can see writing all of that and like that. That's how you're going to do for upper styling. For MLA styling, the 9th edition, which is the latest or the latest working edition. So if it's for one author, you write the author, you don't put any comma, you write the author and you write the page number of that reference. For 2 authors, you write the first author and the second author, then page, don't put comma. Then for 3 or more authors, you write only the first author's name, then you write et al. Then you only put full stop, then page, don't put full stop dot comma like upper. You can see this is a typical example. You can see Oluwatosin that was comma 2021 now is now 100 because the page number here is 100. So they only use the author surname and the page number. That's what is requested in the in-text citation of MLA. And you can see the in-text citation, you can see that there is a shift in the orientation now. The name, comma, the initials, dot, comma, and you can see that the year did not come next like the upper. It is the article title that comes next. So the year comes after the issue number. The volume number is 14, the number or the issue number is 5, then that's when the year comes to play. Just study the structure, study the orientation very well. You will see that there is a vast difference between them. Also, Chicago styling. The in-text citation are always in superscript. This is common in your journals. this particular one is common in your journals, you might see them very often, is using what? Superscripts. You can see now, you will just see writing, instead of writing Oluwatosin or something, you just write one, and that one will be a superscript. You will see it there, and you can see one, two, three, like that. So it's at the end that they will now list what one is for, what two is standing for, and what three is standing for. And look at the way they structured their own format now. Study the format and look at the differences. They started with initials here, and the year is into parentheses. So just study, you see that there is a vast difference between them. Now the angular styling, which is a numeric styling. Now in this also, it's use superscript or use a box bracket then number inside. This one is also very common in your journals. You'll be seeing something like this, 1, 2, you can see them like this. Then they will also now list what one is standing for, which references is allocated to one, which one is allocated to two, which one is allocated to three, and so on. So, and you can see the way they structure these references now. They started with the name, no comma, no dot. The initials is compiled together. AA is not separated by any dot or any comma. So you can just study them, you will see that there is a vast difference between them. And the last one is the Harvard styling, which is a common one used in an academic writing. This particular one, it's actually similar to APA for the in-text citation. For one author, you write the author, comma, year. For two authors, you write first author and second author, comma, year. For three authors, you might still need to write the first author, the second author, and the third author, comma, year. Although this one is actually restricted to supervisors' interest. Some supervisors will still let you maintain at least of two authors. Then anything three authors, you use author. But the standard is for three, you still use first, second, and third author, then comma, year. Then for four or more authors now, you can now use the first author and author dot comma year. What author typically stand for is just like and so on, many more. So you can see this is a typical example. You can see this Ukwe that was author 2019 is now comma Bello and Ibrahim. So you can see, okay, it should not even be comma, it should be author, because here in Chukwu is they are all there. But imagine maybe Shola Gbade is not there, then you can write the three. But since they have all now, you can now use author. Now, the major problem that some of the students face is that when you go for your articles online, you see different referencing, different reference styling. And the beauty of academic writing is that when you want to write your own, you have to maintain one reference format. So you don't write one format for the first reference, then when you get to the 10th one, they are in another styling. No. It means that you have to unite them. You have to make them at uniform. You don't just use anyhow reference. So even if you go online and maybe this article that you are writing for uses advert now, maybe this other article make use of APA, and you want to now interchange between the two and you are quite confused how to do it, here is a quick hack on how you can do that. So all you just need to do is just to open your Google Scholar. I believe by now you've already know what Google Scholar is. If you have watched the last two videos, you will know what Google Scholar is. So you paste the article's title in Google Scholar. You click the quotation mark on the Cite icon. Then Google will display the APA, MLA, Chicago, and more. So you can now pick any one that you want. You copy the correct one and paste it into your bibliography. Then always double check for formatting, especially italics and what capitalization. So now let's quickly just do that now. So I've already picked a citation already, a Chicago format. All you just need is just to paste it here. Then you press enter. Then the document will show. Now if this document shows now, then you go to Cite. When you cite this document, you can see this is MLA, this is APA, this is Chicago, this is advert. So you can now pick any one that you want. You can pick any format of your choice. In conclusion now, referencing is not just quality, it is a fundamental part of academic integrity. It shows your arguments are supported, your data are traceable, and your writing is responsible. So either you are using APA, MLH, Chicago, or advert, consistency and accuracy is the key. Like I said, if you are making use of advert, make sure that you are making use of advert from the beginning to the end. If you are making use of upper, make sure you are making use of upper from the beginning to the end. And that's why I taught you how to convert between one reference to another format, from one format to another format. So in case you go online and you search for different journals, and you now end up having different formats of references with you, you can always go to Google Scholar and copy them there and see the different styling formats. So you can now pick the one that you want. Always cite in-text and edtext reference to avoid what plagiarism and maintain credibility. So we have come to the end of this class. I'll be entertaining question and answer on the training group or on the channel. So please drop your comments and we will do well to answer them. Thank you so much for watching day 10 of our academic writing series. If this video has helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your colleagues and friends who need this also. Coming up next, we will cover proofreading, table formatting, and editing of academic articles. So stay tuned. Until next, keep writing with integrity and clarity. See you in the next class. Thank you.